Do you need a permit to organize a peaceful protest? Imagine standing up for what you believe in, feeling the power of your voice, and knowing your rights are on your side. That's what peaceful protests are all about. But do you need permission to do it? Well, it depends on a few things. The right to gather peacefully is protected by the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. This means you have the freedom to assemble and express your views without fear of punishment. However, governments can set rules to keep everyone safe and organized. These rules are called time, place, and manner restrictions. They must be neutral and not target the message of your protest. If you plan to march in the street and block traffic, you will likely need a permit. Large groups of more than 25 or 50 people often need approval beforehand. Using loudspeakers or bringing special equipment can also mean you need a permit. If you want to hold a parade or a procession with vehicles or bicycles, permits are usually required too. On the other hand, small protests that happen on sidewalks, in parks, or in public spaces without blocking traffic often do not need a permit. Distributing flyers, holding a press conference, or standing in one spot for a rally usually doesn't require approval. Sometimes spontaneous protests happen suddenly, and they can go ahead without a permit. Still, police might ask protesters to move if safety or traffic becomes an issue. Even if a permit isn't legally needed, it's a good idea to notify local authorities. Giving them a heads-up can help keep everyone safe and prevent conflicts. When applying for a permit, you'll need to share basic details about your event, like date, time, location, and expected number of people. Authorities cannot ask for unnecessary personal information like social security numbers or political affiliations. If your protest turns aggressive or blocks pedestrian traffic, police might step in to maintain order. If you don't get a permit when it's needed, authorities can stop or disperse your protest. Remember, your rights to peaceful assembly are protected by law. Permits are meant to help organize and coordinate, not to silence you. Knowing the rules in your area and planning ahead makes sure your voice is heard legally and safely. So, whether you need a permit or not depends on what kind of protest you're planning. Small, stationary protests usually don't need one, but marches, parades, or events involving streets and vehicles often do. Being informed helps you exercise your freedom of assembly confidently and within the law.